Hello everyone and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls 3 focused PvP. Well, hello. I'm just gonna run over here, don't mind me. He's better. And he's getting fancy on me too. I can respect that. The buff wasn't necessary, he would have killed me anyway. I can respect that. Without a Hornet Ring, not so much, but good use of the scythe, you don't see it very often. I should have expected he would have tried to parry, simply due to the fact he was holding a cestus. And it's so stupidly easy to parry that attack anyway, so I was asking for it. Not every day you see someone actually using a bundle, though. They're not very common. And they're good, too. That's the thing about it. You can do stuff like that, and that always looks cool. So, yeah. I can respect that. Today, I lost to a scythe. Pretty much gave him an easy parry, but either way. Today, I lost to a scythe. Something that I honestly don't think I have ever really been able to say. At least with Dark Souls 3. Not quite true, actually. I did fight Sen Dokudu, or however the name is pronounced. I just always call him Sen. But, wow, Warden Twin Blades. Haven't seen those in a little while. It's been a minute, as they say. Other hitboxes. Because that made complete sense. I love when hitboxes are active behind the weapon's attacks. And phantom range out of 10. I hate the slow attacks with this. Oh my god, phantom range, what even is this? Okay, so I can get a hit, that does happen. Aw, it tinged on the shield. Damn, the phantom range on those things, though. That was insane. You guys saw that, right? Ugh, starting the day off with a losing streak. Okay, let's turn this around. I mean, I get it. I'm not that great with these Pike-class weapons. I'm not good with them at all. I'm not a huge fan of them. But, damn. Phantom range on that was impressive. To say the very least. I need to play more defensively to really be successful with these things, and as you guys know, I don't like doing that. That's the easy way of winning with these, backpedaling and poking. But that's boring, and I don't like it. Good. Alright, Mr. Cool. You're just trying to bait a parry now. You're not actually going to attack. Turtle pokes come out a little bit quicker, for the record. He was just trying to bait out a parry that whole time. It was really the only thing he could do, to be perfectly fair, unless he wanted to, you know, go on the other side of things and become super aggressive. Which would have worked if he had done it earlier, if he had gone for the attack when he still had some health. He would have out-hyper armored me. Yes. English. He would have out-hyper armored me, won the trade, gotten a couple good hits on me, and that would have turned things around pretty quickly. But he decided to stay defensive. So, didn't go with the flow. Didn't adjust. And that's fine. Let me get an actual decent win. Yeah, so if you're using this thing offensively, you need to do a lot of jumping attacks, a lot of running jumps instead of running R1s. Which swords are we using? I believe it's Goddard's twin swords. That is most certainly correct. Yes, I wanted a kick game. Thank you. I didn't want to counter at all. Okay, let's not go two-handing again, because he does like R1 spam. Gotta love the range on straight swords. Yeah, about that. Yep, gotta love the range on straight swords and how they're equal in length to a pike. It's 10 out of 10. It makes complete sense after all. And yes, I realized that when he attacks, he steps forward with it. That's a thing, yes, I understand. It doesn't change the fact that their range is still stupidly good. Better than it should be. But soon enough we'll be using a short sword ourselves, and everything will be right with the world, and I'll get some nice easy wins. And for the record, the short sword does have the same moveset as the Lothric Knight Sword. The thrusts on its R2s when both one-handed and two-handed, and only thrusts. So, hello Leo ring counters. Leo ring counters all day long. R2 spam, here I come. But, soon enough, it'll happen. Yum. I got an espresso maker today. That was odd. I'm surprised that caught me. There we go, though. Went for that, and it was just not quick enough. Not every day you fight someone who's using pure miracles, pyromancy, or sorcery for that matter. It's a rare moment when you fight a pure caster of any kind. Always enjoyable. I fought him before, too. Usually have a good fight with him. So yeah, I got an espresso maker today. There was a sale at the store at, it's a place called Crocker Park. It's in Ohio. You know, kind of near where I live. It's a little ways away, not that far. Point is, it's a really nice little shopping area, and there's this kitchen store there, and they've got some nice stuff. And, well, there was a sale, and I bought a thing. Yay. And then I found out that I could have gotten it for a slightly better deal at work, but whatever, no big deal. In a way it was better, in a way it was worse. Different kit. And plus they gave me an extra free thing at the store that I wouldn't have gotten at work, so... Dark buff, huh? What is this, Dark Souls 2? Are you gonna keep running around? Am I gonna have to keep chasing you? Aww. Ooh. Nice. Should have unlocked on that. Couldn't roll for whatever odd reason on that, but... Little lag. It's okay. Yes, the double kill. An unbuffed Shortsword versus a buffed up washing pole. And it's in a double kill. That was actually a really good fight, too. He didn't solely rely on R1 spam. He did a lot of running attacks. No R2s, unfortunately, but he did go for the skill with its delayed slash. So, you know, I liked that fight. It felt pretty good, all things considered. We had a good bit of time where we were going for attacks and we kept missing each other, but it was always really close on both of our parts. See, I like fights like that. I really enjoy fights like that. So... It's a good day. It's a good day. Espresso. Cappuccino. Made myself a cappuccino. I feel so fancy. Didn't have to work today, got to go shopping, and played some Pokemon Go while I was out at Crocker Park. There's like 3 gyms in the area and like a million Pokestops. So, it was a good time. Servers kept crashing, but we managed. It was good enough. Ooh, he actually went for an extremely delayed R1 on the backswing. That was nice. You don't see people doing that. Like, people will see you dodge their attack, and then they'll just get out of there. But he stood his ground and went for an extremely delayed swing. That was a good move. I had expected him to do what most people do, and roll backwards, which would have worked out well for my jump attack on the wake up. However, he didn't, and he got me good with that. He didn't follow what most people do. I can respect that. I can definitely respect that. We're having a lot of really nice fights this time. Like, I don't know what it is about these fights. Something about the day and the time or something like that. I've got no clue. But playing on a weekend, on Sunday night, that's a good thing. Oh, Cestus. Okay, never mind. Everything's done. The fun's gone. We've got a guy trying to get the stupid stunlock combo. Your throwing knife missed. He didn't even go for the combo. You don't know it? Ah, you definitely don't know him. Wrong attack. And the roll catch. Alright, well that was still a fun fight then. That was still a good fight. I was thinking that he would be going for the cheesy one-shot combo, but apparently not. So, yeah. Using the Cestus and not going for that combo, I can respect that. It makes for an interesting fight. Then you pull out a Partisan, my favorite spear. Hey, I can't complain. Classic Lady Troll. Well, that's the end of that. I'll take that counter. Yep, short sword, 10 out of 10. Edgy casual. So edgy. Yeah, the fights we're getting today, though, they're pretty varied. I haven't seen an Onigiri Nubidachi yet. I haven't seen a lot of meta weapons yet. I guess I just had to bitch about it last time, and then everything, you know, decided to be right with the world. Moonlight Greatsword. Excuse me. Oh, that's cute. Parry that, by the way. For those who don't know, it's pretty easy. You hear the startup of it, and then you just press parry. It's that simple. You hear the shh, you know, the I can't imitate it. I'm not capable of making that sound to imitate it, but you know the one I'm talking about. You hear that and you parry, and then everything's peachy. It works. And now it's time to mix everything up with the weapons that we're using and find out what we're gonna do next time. So I spy a Chaos Blade. I'll get off it. Hooray, random running that does nothing. I understand the merit to it, but if it's all you're going to do, it means absolutely nothing and does absolutely nothing. If you're going to be doing any sort of meaningless running, mix it up. You know, like, stay locked on for a second, do a couple attacks, run away, do a little bit of random running, lock on, run away, do a little random running, lock on, you know? It's not something to rely exclusively on, it's a tool. Not a playstyle, but a tool. And if you use it as a playstyle, then you're gonna, you know, not do well. But weapons. I've used pretty much everything. I mean, this is episode 70. That means we've used 140 weapons here. I mean, technically not. I've used 2 of them twice, I think. So I've used 168 weapons. No, that's not... Wow, bad math. That wasn't even a real combo of any kind. That was just me going back and forth between R1s and R2s and him rolling into it. I need to actually mix this up, though. That is the point of this segment of the video. So I'll share this guy's bananas and mix up my weapons. Yeah, where the hell did I get 168 from? Wow, 138. I can math, I swear. My brain just didn't. It just stopped for a second. Don't worry about it. Weapon-wise, though... I mean, I guess I'll respec this build and do the Crystal Sage Rapier and Hazel Pick. Because otherwise... Did I do the Standard Spear? I actually don't think that I've done the Standard Spear, so we'll hold off on the respec. We'll do the Standard Spear, and I'll check and see if I actually have done the Battle Axe. I see that it's on the list, but the list hasn't been updated, and I haven't actually been checking off things as I go through them, so I again, don't remember. No, you don't do a third swing. That is folly. Oh my god, stop it. I'm trying to do jump attacks on you. There's the jump attack. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Truly, all I've wanted. Alright, let's go back. We'll rest at the bonfire because now we actually need to. Yeah, I'm thinking standard spear, if I have not used that, is what we'll be using. And then with that, we will use the battle axe. Because I don't think that there's anything dagger-wise. I haven't used the parrying dagger as a weapon. I know you guys are going to want me to do that, so you know what? Screw it. Spear and parrying dagger, those are my weapons, and I'll be using the parrying dagger as a weapon, because I am not smart. That's the plan. That said, you can parry with the parrying dagger like this, so I think I'll be fine. It does have a very awkward timing, though, this time around. It's not that easy to use. At least not in my opinion. It's got a slower startup to its parry. And that requires you to predict a little bit more than you would with a small shield. So, that's the plan. Other than that, though, we are really starting to run low on weapons. I mean, like I said, episode 70, I've only reused 2 weapons, so 138 weapons have been gone through so far. We're getting to the end, guys, down to the wire. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Dark sword? No. Which axe is that? And a rotten grew dagger in the offhand. Okay. He tried. Let's get one more fight. I mean, maybe 2 if this one is as short as the last, but I doubt that. I do most certainly doubt that. So, oh well. It'll be interesting to use the parrying dagger. Not the greatest dagger in the world, but it's got its uses. It can parry, for starters. I mean, there's that. An historic greatsword. This is the first one I've seen all video. That charge time, though. Okay, hold on. How did that poke miss him? Rewind 10 seconds. How did that poke miss him? Because that totally should have hit him and stunned him out of his roll after, you know, before his attack. Like, that totally should have been a hit. I'm not going to argue any of the others because I just took those to the face. But that last one, that was a tad funny. Either way, oh well, is what it is. We had a lot of good fights this video. Like, a lot of really, really good fights. I enjoyed that a lot. I hate using the Pike class weapons. But despite that, I actually had a really good time because of the variety of people I fought. It is what it is. I mean, I can't complain. I can't complain at all. You know, barely seeing any meta weapons, 1 Astora Greatsword, 0 Onigiri no Budachi, no claws. Cestus, yes, but the guy didn't know that there was a combo for him because he wasn't going for that, and he used Partisan at the end of the fight anyway. Got a solid combo off with that, with its spin on the skill. Yeah, about that though. One of those days. Can't complain. So, I enjoyed this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next.